right, welcome race fans. We are back this season with NORC, with the Xfinity cars this season. It's going to be a little bit of a change up from the trucks, and they've got some new rules, so we'll go over them here in a little bit while they're qualifying. I've got them kind of, well, I'll get them pulled up. I haven't got them yet, but a couple new rules going into play. Now they do run, they're going to be running segments here. 30 laps is the first segment, and then there will be a mandatory caution, and then the last segment will be 50 laps. All right, at the end of the season, they will be running 3 rounds. The first round, the chase round, will be 7. Let me get this right. Okay, they'll be made up of 7 races. The first round of 3 races will be 12 drivers. The second round of 3 races will be with 8 drivers, and the final winner will take all race will be 4 drivers for the final race at Chicagoland. So it's going to be a very interesting season. Now they do get wins will get you locked into the playoffs. However, you must be in the top 25 of points to and make it at least 10 starts. There will still be 2 drop weeks in the regular season. Wins also lock you into the next round of the playoffs. However, you must start all the races in that round. Playoff points carry through the first 2 rounds. Regular season champion will get 10 extra playoff points. So top 10 will now get stage points instead of only the top 5. Stage points will go to the top 10. And yes, we are starting a little bit earlier now. And let's see, next week they will go to Auto Club for 75 laps. I'm just glad to have my internet back, folks. I'm telling you, it's been a long, hard road today. All right, well, anyhow, we're going to step away real quick here, play the national anthem, and we'll be back with qualifying underway, so don't go anywhere.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And I did want to give a special shout out to Lombard Nation. Welcome back this season, Lombard Nation. Good to have you back. We missed you. Believe me, we've missed you a lot. So, but we are back for another season here. Xfinity cars this season. It's going to be pretty cool. Nobody's really turned in a qualifying time as of yet. Should be starting to, yeah, well, then we're starting to get some in. Hey, Joseph Lombard at the top of the pole. Look at that. With a 50.15. Somebody's been practicing. Interesting. Now, this is Daytona 07. We all know Daytona 07 is pretty rough down on the bottom. So it wouldn't surprise me to see some of the racing going on the outside of that front row, you know, to try to get by the leader. If the leader's going to stay down on the bottom. Now, we've seen some interesting outcome of that last season when they ran here at Daytona with the trucks, that the outside line was working very well. Now, the guys were talking about the setup here tonight. The setup was a little squirrely out here, and I don't know. They're saying it could be a few extra cautions. So, well, let's hope not. Let's hope that everybody has a good, safe race, and well, that's what we really want. We want these guys to enjoy themselves and have a good time. Well, I'm telling you what, it's a packed house here tonight. 43 drivers in the server. 43 of them, folks. This is unheard of. I haven't seen a 43 car field in a while. And Marcus Richardson just took the pole with a 49.62. Yeah, John told me Marcus was going to be coming over here to race this season. That's pretty cool. I said, well, you better expect him to get some wins. We know Marcus Richardson. He's a winner, man. I'm telling you what, one of the winningest drivers that I know. He is one of the winningest drivers I know. He's got more league wins than anybody I can think of. So, 43 drivers. This is going to be crazy here tonight, folks. Femi Olat just stole that tied with Freddie De La Rosa. Those two take over the pole. Wow, front row by Femi and Freddie. Now, that actually was a surprise to me. I really thought Marcus would hold on to that pole. Okay, Stephen. Thank you, Stephen. Stephen just poked me there to kind of make sure that I did pronounce his name correctly. All right, well, that's going to wrap up qualifying, folks. Next up, we're going to get them on the grid here, get them started. Yeah, you're very welcome, Stephen. He thanked me for covering the broadcast here. It's a pleasure. It really is. I'm glad to be part of this league here and able to cover. So. All right, let's get them down here on the grid. Let's get them accounted for. Femi Olat grabbing the pole with a 49.601. Congratulations to him for grabbing the pole. On the outside, Freddie De La Rosa with a 602. Pretty close. 1/1000th of a second separating those two. Marcus Richardson coming in third. Will Norton fourth. Nick Northrup fifth. Kyle Charpentier. My bad. I got to remember that one. Charpentier. Coming in sixth place. Meland Radman, seventh. Joshua Banks, eighth. Eric Hall starting ninth. Stephen Ray in 10th. Tanner Alarico, I guess it is, starting 11th. Got a few new ones in here. Justin Lisenby in 12th. Colton Salick in 13th. Dylan Prostler start 14th. Joseph Lombard 15th. Anthony Emery 16th. Bobby Chaney starting 17th. Justin Egan 18th. Benjamin Miles 19th. Brian Long will start 20th. Alex Warren 21st, the first one to not take a qualifying time. Hunter Combs 22nd. Cody Miller 23rd. Aaron Smith the second will start 24th. Don Barry 25th. Will Klein 26th. Jonathan Metz 27th. Elijah Gracia will start 28th. Rel Baker 29th. And Sean Williams, that'll round out the top 30, folks. Spencer Owens 31st. Jared Darling 32nd. And Nick Alisi will start 33rd. Josh Robin 34th. Isaiah Sutherland 35th. Keaton Jones, 36th. Brendan Buzak, 37th. Trey Galgon, 38th. Spencer Steinman, 39th. Tommy Gossett, 40th. Austin Wyckoff, 41st. Matt Hummel, 42nd. And Jordan Missig, haven't seen Jordan in forever. He will start 43rd position, shotgun on the field. All right, folks, we are ready to rock and roll here. We are live. I got a lot of people poking me here. Oh, Femi's what? Femi's not starting? He missed the grid? Huh? No way. What the? Hey, him and Freddie both missed the grid. What the heck's going on with that? Yeah, quite a few of them that missed the grid. Alright, well, that's going to change things up a little. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I got a problem. Got to restart my IRTVO here. Hold on.
Caution somewhere, caution.
All right, here we go. Wow, that was weird. It kind of froze up on me. That was my fault, though. All right, here we go. Carpentier on the outside. And Milan Radman on the inside as the pace car getting ready to head for pit road. And there goes off with the next season
green.
and the next adventure here at NORC with the Xfinity car. We're going to be doing 80 laps. 80 laps here. 30 lap segment is the first segment, folks. Everybody gets up to speed. We got a lot of guys that did start on pit road. Kind of taking it easy. Whoa. Eric Hall to the outside. Wants that lead. Like I said, you got to watch this outside on this, folks. This actually is pretty quick up here. And, oh, James Coolabali went up to the booth with me here. James, sorry, I just seen your poke.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I know you'd read it at some point.
Charpentier to the lead. Well, I'll tell you what, Eric Hall's holding strong on that bottom in the corners, but on the straightaways, that outside line is prevailing.
Yeah, Rudy, you gotta remember that inside line is very, very bumpy, so the outside might be very favorable tonight.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's what I was talking about here just a little while ago about that outside line. We've seen it last season in the trucks when they ran here. That outside line was definitely a whole lot stronger anywhere. You know, you could take. Oh, we got a couple of guys clear down on the apron. They don't like it being up front there. They're going to the back. They don't like it up there.
Yeah, that's probably the option that Femi and Freddie took. They probably just decided to start on pit road.
Yep. Well, we got a brand new leader. He did lead one lap anyhow. Led the first lap. Kyle Charpentier. And we got a smoker already on pit road. What the? Kidding me? We only got 2 drivers that did not start the race. Alex Warren and Cody Miller did not start, so 41 car field. Oh, there it is. There's the big one. Oh my, we got a couple of them. We got a couple of them. There's a bunch of them going to get caught up in that. And this is just exactly what they were fearing here coming into tonight. That being this car is so tight. See if we can figure out what happened here. Get down here a little closer.
Oh, the 9 car just got really loose. He got loose on the apron and came right up in front of the field, Rudy.
Oh yeah, right there he did. He caught the apron. And he's going to come right up the track. Yes, sir. Oh, he collected a bunch of good drivers, too. Oh, that's the first caution. Man. Yep. First caution out. That's a bummer, man. Taking out this early.
Caution.
Still having some. What my problem is yet. I ain't figured out what the problem is. Having an issue there with caution thing. It looks like they're racing here to catch back up to the pace car. You got to go clear around the track to do it.
Yeah, that caution came out in turn 1, so they're going to have to go all the way around.
Yep.
Apparently John had to throw the caution. NASCAR didn't believe that was a caution.
Yeah, that is kind of weird. Well, we've seen that many times that iRacing doesn't pick it up sometimes, and boy, you would have thought that would have picked it up. But there was quite a space between those guys back there, and it didn't happen right directly in front of them. Maybe that's what why it didn't pick it up.
Yeah, that's true.
Weird. Weird. So you didn't make it in time to get in race, huh?
No, I was at work delivering pizzas, and I just didn't come home early enough. But it's all good, it's only one race. Daytona is usually the wild card anyway, so
yep.
We'll wait for Auto Club and we'll get ready to show who's boss.
Oh, Joseph Lombard will be second on this restart. Kyle Charpentier, Tanner Valerico, Justin Egan, Hunter Combs in 6th, Stephen Ray 7th, Nick Alisi 8th, Craig Galgon 9th, and Keaton Jones rounds out the top 10. Keaton coming from 36th place. Well, we do have time here. Let me see if we can get somebody in here to talk to. How about we...
Yeah, you got time.
Talk to... How about one of the new guys? Alex Warren, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do.
Alex, you're still in the race, right?
No, I'm not.
Oh.
I don't know what happened. I have to believe that there's something going on with the servers. Just talking to the guy who just hit me and ran me over, and on his screen I was like down below the apron, but I was still on the track. So I'm not sure what's going on, but our day's done.
Oh man, that's a bummer. Well, you're going to come back next week for Auto Club, I hope.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's just thing with Daytona. It's always a wild card race, so you know what? It's one of those throwaway races that a lot of people do anyway. So just move on to next week and just go get them at Auto Club.
Well, they said that the setup's kind of really, kind of squirrely out there. Did you have that problem too?
Honestly, I did not. I sort of tweaked with the whatever the differential is, and with the steering, yep. And just tweaked with the steering ratio, and the car was fine going in entry, but I could see that a lot of people were squirrely around me, so it was just kind of a little intimidating to try to ride in the pack, because one small mess up with all the bumps of 07 Daytona, and there could be a lot of good cars that could be involved in the wreck, so it's a little intimidating just to be around in the pack at this moment, but right. It's a lot of fun, so.
Right. All right, well, sorry about your luck tonight, Alex. Go get them next week, though, at Auto Club.
Yeah, thank you for your time.
All right, thank you for talking with us.
You're welcome.
All right. Didn't get the one to go yet. They still got some guys coming off of pit road yet, so that will slow up the restart.
Oh, yeah.
That shows our pole setter, Marcus Richardson, back in 14th at the moment, but he did come to pit road. Get a good TV camera on him.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a chopper cam right now.
There he is. He's coming off pit road now. He's going to be back in 20th position on this restart. Wow. Unbelievable. That's our pole setter. Wasn't it? Oh, he started third. That's right.
No, he started third, yeah.
Yeah, our pole setter actually started on pit road. And that was Femi Olat. And he's clear back in 33rd, 34th.
He's getting on the pit road right now.
Position. Down and let's top off the tank and get some fresh tires. Be on a different pit strategy.
Oh, he's just laying back there, Rudy. You know the worst is still to come.
Oh, yeah. Well, folks, give us a thumbs up on the video, and if it's your first time here on MaxP TV, please do subscribe. You can also leave us a tip there in the chat, and you can be an official sponsor of MaxP TV. You can click on that big green sponsor button and be an official sponsor. You get the special sponsor emojis for sponsoring us, and we would appreciate that as well. So thanks for tuning in, and Lombard Nation seems to be getting bigger by the day. I'm telling you, you guys have really grown a lot. All right, lights are out this time. We'll be going green next time by.
I like how Kyle Charpentier, our friend, is still up front again. He loves these super speedways.
Yep. Yep.
This truck race at Dago was pretty interesting. Daytona. So we'll have to see if he stays up front or not.
We still got guys that are coming off the pit road. Wow. That's something. They're still coming off pit road to catch up to the field. But he's trying to get every ounce of fuel packed in that thing for this restart. Yeah, there could be some server problems. I just had a big glitch right there.
Yeah, Hunter Combs is blinking out pretty bad.
Could be some server problem. Hard to say. Hard to say. At least I know it's not my internet. I think they got that fixed. Thankfully. Gosh. I've been through a lot here in the last couple of weeks with this internet.
Last week I had to call Verizon and they had to reset my Quantum modem.
Yep. Here we go. Back to green. Ace car's in.
Ready, green, 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 green.
We're back underway on lap number 9 with Eric Hall in the lead. Has actually led the most laps right now. Joseph Lombard on the outside, going to tuck right in behind him. He will go into second as they start getting up to speed. It'll take him about a full lap to get up to speed. Boy, I'll tell you what, Charpentier was all over there. He was almost catching that apron. Justin Egan into fourth. They're going to leave Tanner Talerico on the outside. Oh, no, they ain't. Joseph Lombard got a great run there. Him and Charpentier pulled to the outside. Lombard to the lead for the first time today. And he brought his partner, Kyle Charpentier, right along with him. Now he's going to lead a lap, get that bonus point, get it out of the way early here. It's early in the race. They've still got they've still got about 20 laps to go before the first segment's over. And there is some special points for the guys that win the segment. So that's cool. Isaiah Sutherland coming from 35th.
Oh, there we go.
Uh-oh. The 13 going for a ride. No caution. I can't even catch up to him. He's so far. That was Justin Egan. He's clear down on the bottom. He did not hit anything, so that's good news, but a dreaded bumper hook. Lombard. Oh, we got another one out of the way there. Eric Hall going down. Oh, he hit pit road. And no caution. He's out of the lane of traffic. Wow, these guys are really getting aggressive out here. Man, some of these guys may be having some trouble hanging on to this thing. Freddie De La Rosa was supposed to start on the outside of the front row. He started on pit road, but he's managed to make it up to the top 10. Keaton Jones, 11th, right behind him. And we got some heavy blinkers out there. Spencer Steinman, bringing a bunch of guys with him. Nick Alisi and Jonathan Metz. A little way back to Femi Olat. Femi was our pole setter, but started on pit road, running in 15th right now. John Barry is back a little way. Brand new paint job on John's car. That's a pretty cool looking paint job. Heck yeah, Red Bull. I never seen one that color, but that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is an interesting color, Red Bull there.
Marcus Richardson 18th, Anthony Emery 19th, and Terrell Baker. That is your top 20, folks. As Lombard continues to lead up front. May have a challenge here from Trey Galgon. And Trey's going to lead that lap. Oh, looks like that high side's working pretty good up there right now. He drops it to the bottom in front of Joseph Lombard and leaves a Tanner Tallarico up there working with Tommy Gossett. Gossett running pretty well. Isaiah Sutherland tucking in behind these guys. It kind of shuffled Charpentier back just a little bit there. He's back in 5th now after leading a couple of laps early. And they're already passing up some lap traffic. That just put Justin Lisenby a lap down. And now they're coming up on another one here. That is the number 9 of Joshua Banks. They had to go 3 wide to get by him. He's got some pretty heavy damage on that car right now.
Yeah, he's got a little damage on the right front, so he's going to struggle a little bit.
And quite a bit in the back, too. So that's going to really slow his speed down. That fin on the back is just sticking up like a big parachute, you know?
Oh, yeah.
All right, well, hopefully he can get that thing fixed up, maybe under caution or something. But Trey Calgon. Galgan. Why do I want to say Calgon? Trey Galgan into the lead. And these guys are trying every line. Lombard goes to the outside again in front of Tanner Tallarico. It looks pretty rough out there, pretty bumpy. Boy, you can see that bottom line there, Trey down there on them bumps. Man, and the outside line seems like it's a lot smoother. They drop it down in front of Trey. They actually brought Tommy Gossett right along with them. Oh, and they just hung Tanner out there to drive by himself. Femi Olat. Wow, where did he come from? Look at this, up to 4th.
Yeah, they're working together, Rudy. They're pushing all the way together back there. Doing that tandem.
Oh, yep. Yeah, you don't really want to push too much unless you're on the straightaways. But if you just get on the bumper and stay right there, you can really get a lot of speed.
Exactly. It's time to go for Femi Olat. He is a-coming.
Working on it. Lombard. Tanner Tallarico. I'm not sure who's going to lead this lap. Looks like Tanner on the high side. He's going to grab and brings Femi Olat right along with him.
With that super push from Femi Olat, and he is going to go to the lead.
Yes, sir.
Femi hit that turbo button.
Yep. Well, he was supposed to be our pole sitter, but he started on pit road. And look how much he's gone up through the field here. And man, and here he goes. He's passing for the lead right now. He's going to leave that Tanner. Yeah, Tanner's going to go backwards.
We got a 4-car breakaway, Rudy.
And they even got a lap car in there. That is Nick Northrup. He is a couple of laps down. He may be working with the field here a little bit. He's trying to get back on the lead lap here, I believe.
So Femi got that push from Northrup all the way up to the front.
Yes, sir. Brand new leader, Femi Olat, after starting on pit road. And coming up on more lap traffic. Kind of interesting to see how they're going to negotiate these guys, if they're communicating with them, telling them to stay high, low. Maybe the guys will get off the track. I've seen guys do that, kind of respectful, just to get out of the way. But you don't want to lose too much ground to these guys. You know, that's the only bad thing. You know you're going to get ate up, and these guys are going to get it right now. They're coming with a full head of steam.
Looks like he's staying middle.
Oh, wow. He's going to get off the track. There you go. That's what I was just talking about right there. That's some respect. These guys know they're a lot slower because they're single cars. Oh, and we just got a spin!
Caution somewhere, caution.
That's a big one, Rudy.
Yes, sir. And Joseph Lombard caught up in that. Let's go see. It looked like he may have got that spin.
Yeah, push at the end of the corner, Rudy. That's dreaded bumper hook has caught another one.
I'm telling you, man, it's terrible this year. I wish they would fix that, you know? Oh, man, there was a close call right there. Nick Northrup almost got into the back of that lap car.
There goes.
These guys, oh, yeah, right there. Nick Northrup hooked Joseph Lombard. Joseph's going to get hit, yeah.
There goes Nick Northrup's chance of getting his lap back.
Yep. That's for sure. He's going to get some serious damage on his car. But Joseph Lombard spinning around, that brings out the caution. Golly, we hated to see that. Lombard Nation, man, was rooting him on in chat. I think he'll be all right, though. He doesn't look that bad.
At worst, he could be down on power a little bit, Rudy.
Yep. He can get in the draft and stay in the draft. I think he'll be all right. Got a car in front of him and one behind him. He'll be all right. Come to pit road and get it fixed up. Get some fresh tires on it. That'll make a little bit of a difference. And they can assess what kind of damage is on it. Yeah, the last one on the lead lap right now, Colton Salick, and he is coasting to pit road. I think his engine went. Now that's a shame. He's just coasting in. Well, that puts Spencer Owens clear back here, 27th position. Up front, it's going to be Femi Olat and Kyle Charpentier. From there back, boy, pit road is pretty busy. A lot of guys coming to pit road right now. Pit road's pretty busy.
Oh yeah, damaged tires and fuel and everything.
Get a bird in. Isaiah Sutherland, you got a copy. Isaiah. Guess you don't want to talk to us. All right then, try somebody else. How about well,
on to the next one.
Let's talk to Joseph and see how bad his car is. Hey Joseph, you got a copy?
Yes, I do, Rudy. How are you?
I'm good. How bad's the car?
Not too bad, to be honest with you. I only got 2 minutes of repairs. I'm repairing all that right now, and it's a shame. The lap cars we were getting by were slowed me down a lot, to be honest with you. I can't blame the 69 for that at all. We were just trying to get around the lap cars. They almost came down right in front of me, so when that happened, it just loosened me up so much, and then the 69 turned me. So but we're gonna be okay. We didn't get hit too hard. We're gonna have 2 minutes of repairs, so we're okay, and we'll be back out in the way, and we'll be back in the hunt.
Yeah. Well, it's got quite a bit of damage on the left side, but yeah, I think it'd be all right if you got in the draft probably and stayed in the draft. You know, somebody ahead of you and somebody behind you, you might be all right.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be all right. I mean, like I said, it wasn't too bad. It's a shame that we got involved. We had a very strong race car. Like even even in the draft, our car was pretty strong, and you know, it's just a shame. It's just we just tried to get around the lap cars, and You know, it's part of Daytona. It is what it is, but thankfully we're not damaged too badly, and we'll get back out there and we'll try to finish all the laps. We're going to be stuck a lap down right now, so hopefully we're going to bank on the caution because stage's going to end in less than 10 laps, so we'll get our free pass back, and we should be good to go. But just want to say thank you all for watching. It's been a heck of a show so far. You know, just driving this Lombard Bros Gaming Chevrolet. I'm glad I brought it to iRacing, and you know, just my goal is try to finish all the laps. I thought I was over right there, but you know, hopefully everyone's enjoying the show.
All right, Joseph. Well, good luck out there, and keep getting that thing fixed up, and you'll be all right.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you, Rudy.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, back up front, Femi Olat, our leader. Does have those lap cars behind him. Looking at the drivers that are out of the race right now, we've got quite the list of them. Cody Miller, Alex Warren, Will Norton, Elijah Grossi is sitting up pit road getting damage fixed. Brian Long out, Dylan Prosler, Colton Salick is out of the race. Eric Hall, Stephen Ray is they're on pit road getting damage fixed. Nick Northrup just coming off. He's going to be about 5 laps down. Ow. I didn't even think he had that much damage.
No, he had a lot before that wreck. He didn't have a lot before the wreck, so.
Yeah.
Because he pushed Femi Olat all the way to the front.
Yeah, he did.
From 20th.
I'm sure Femi's probably thanking him a lot for that, but golly, man, he got caught up in a, you know, in a deal there, just hooking Joseph like that. I mean, it happens. We've seen that so many times in the trucks, this car, the Gen 6, and also the K&N cars. K&N cars are horrible.
Yeah, they're difficult here. They suck up a lot at Daytona 7, so it's kind of hard to get out of the way.
Well, we're about to restart them here on lap 24. And they do have a mandatory caution coming up here on lap 30, folks. Be the winner of the first segment. We'll see if we can get an interview in with the winner of the first segment. Might be a photo finish the way it's shaping up here, James.
Yeah, definitely. Whoever gets that outside run is going to have it at the end. Coming across that start-finish line.
All right, here we go. Pace car's in.
Green, 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 green.
And there's the green. Femi got a great start. All these guys get up to speed. And I think we're going to wind up to see a little bit of a pull away there. Boy, the 49 of Trey Galgan, man, he was all over the place. Them bumps are just atrocious down there on that bottom, James.
Yeah, it's, you know, this track is before the repave, so it's got old history in it and new.
And following Femi Olat here in the corner, you can see just how bumpy and rough the cars are, like all over the place. Freddie D on the outside. You guys trying to get a run on the outside, and they're going to do it. Charpentier back to the lead. Wow, what a run. What a run they just got right there. Coming out of off the straightaway into the corner. The corner's always faster. But on the straightaway, man, look out.
Yeah, they got that tandem hook. Freddie is going to get on that bumper, and he's going to get on it hard.
Oh, he come down and dumped off Kyle. Kyle didn't get the memo to pull down. Man,
that's old Femi for him.
Freddie coming, he started on pit road, him and Femi Olat, and look at this, man. They are up here in 1-2.
That perfect slingshot, Rudy.
Oh,
That's
no. Freddie's going to do it. Oh, no. He's going to clean out a bunch of
caution.
And another bumper hook takes another victim.
Another bumper hook. Back and take a look at that one more time here, folks. Oh man, that's a bummer right there. After coming all the way up through the field like that, and that to happen. We're just coming to the line here. And now Freddie did get the lead that lap, but he got kind of down on the apron there a little bit. And you know, you can't touch that apron.
Now it's maybe giving him a bump in the middle of the trioval. That's kind of dangerous to give a bump there.
Sure is. And well, Freddie D's going to have damage, but the car, it don't look any worse than James or yeah. All right, I'll get that out. Joseph Lombard's don't look any worse than that. You know, I mean, he may be all right. Got a couple of smokers up ahead of him though.
Well, he was lucky that he didn't get hit by nobody else after he got that side hit, so I think he'll be okay.
Brendan Buzak smoking heavily coming to pit road here. He's down on the apron, trying to make it to pit road, see what kind of damage he's got. But I think Femi Alad is still our leader. Don't think well, I don't know, Charpentier might have got by.
I think he did when he was spinning.
Yep. Wow, what a bummer. Well, I'm not sure if they're going to just wait till lap 30 and keep the caution on, or if they are going to just wait and see if iRacing's going to let them go again. I don't know. But let's see if we can talk to... I'm trying to find some of these new guys, but if they're racing yet.
Did you interview Joshua yet?
Gosh.
He's still out on, I think he's still on track trying to get his lap back.
Josh who?
Joshua, Banks.
Oh, Banks? Trying to find him. In team. Him in TeamSpeak. Can't drag him down here to talk to him. So, well, let's go with, how about we go with Myland? Or Mylad? Mylad? Is that how you say his name? Mylad Radman?
Mylad.
Mylad Radman, you got a copy? Mylad Radman, do you have a copy? Okay. Wow. Alright, let's try somebody else.
Let's try Steinman.
Who?
Steinman 37.
Alright. What's his first name? Is he still in the race, or is he out of the race?
Spencer Steinman. He's in 13.
Okay. Spencer Steinman, do you have a copy?
Yes, sir.
Spencer, how's it going out there for you, man? You've come from 39 to 12. Have you missed all the wrecks, or have you gotten a little piece of them here and there?
Yeah, I haven't missed all of them, but trying my best out here, staying safe for the first stage at least, and then when we get to the last 15 laps of this race, I'll start picking them off. It's really just a race of attrition, these super speedways.
Well, you got a little bit of damage on the car. Is it affecting the speed in it at all?
I haven't really seen anything. Maybe off a little bit, but like I said, I mean, just kind of see how it goes.
I keep getting it fixed up under cautions a little bit here and there, and hopefully you'll be all right. But we've seen a couple other guys that have gotten into this stuff like that, and they've got a tick of damage here or there, and it doesn't seem to be bothering the speed too awful much. I don't think yours is all that heavy. You might have to just kind of like maybe not get quite so close on the back to overheat the car, but other than that, it don't look too bad.
Right, it doesn't seem too bad, but we'll see when we get to the latter half of this race.
All right, brother. Well, good luck out there. Be rooting for you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, back up front, Femi Alad, our leader. Looks like Charpentier did come to pit road. You know why he did that? He doesn't
Not
have
sure.
he doesn't have to come on pit road on lap 30. Back in the lead. I don't think they have to come to pit road. It's just a mandatory caution. But see, Femi Olat's going to come out with winning this stage because they've only got one more lap. He will be the leader of the stage. They do get some bonus points for that. I forget. I think it's. I'm not sure how
Top
many.
10. I don't know how many points
yeah.
it is, but it's top 10.
Yeah, the top 10 get. That's right.
That's where that's going to make the championship really interesting, because now we're going to have a fight for top 10 at the non-super speedway tracks, and that's going to make people fight for the top 10 at the end of the race.
Okay, now he just re-threw the caution here because this is the stage. So Femi Olat will win the first stage. Now, in team peak here. I thought I'd seen him in here.
Let me check, Rudy.
Maybe not. Well, congratulations goes to Femi Olat for winning the first stage. He's going to win the first stage, so he's not in TeamSpeak, so I can't talk to him. Well, that's really cut the field down, I'll tell you. We've got a couple of guys out there still running with pretty heavy damage. Stephen Ray, Cody Miller. Cody does come back out. He is finally making it in, but he is 26 laps down. Stephen Ray, 12 laps down with damage. Nick Northrup, looks like he's got pretty much most of the damage fixed. He didn't have a whole lot to begin with, just a little bit on the side, front, and back, but not real heavy. He is 4 laps down. Josh Banks, 3 laps down. Matt Hummel, 3 laps down. Isaiah Sutherland, 2 laps down. Austin Wyckoff, he is 2 laps down, and Justin Lisenby, 2 laps down, back at 26. And we got a bunch, 3 of them here that are a lap down: Benjamin Miles, Joseph Lombard, and Anthony Emery. Getting to be quite a few cars out here getting damage on them now, James.
Yeah, exactly. We're down to 22 cars on the lead lap.
The MRN coverage of Daytona. Hey, all right. I like that. That's pretty cool. Then welcome back to MRN coverage of Daytona for the NORC Racing League. That's cool. That's pretty cool. Alan, Oil. McCoy. How you say that? All right, lights are out. Everybody knows what that means. We're ready to go racing. The last 50 lap segment coming right up here, folks. Shoot that link out to all your friends and family and neighbors and cousins and aunts, uncles, brothers, sisters, mom and dad, grandparents, whatever. Shoot that link out to them. Get them in here to watch us race, because this is going to be good. When we get down to about the 20 to go mark, it's going to get wild. It's going to get crazy. It's going to get good. Expect the cautions. We know that we're going to see cautions here. We know we're going to see the big one. We haven't seen the big one yet, James, and we know it's coming. We just don't know when it's going to happen.
True. Well, there's only 23 of them left, so hopefully it doesn't take them all out.
22 on the lead lap. Here we go. Pit's car's in and green is out. Good restart by everybody. Keaton Jones right there in 3rd spot. And look who's sitting in 4th. John Barry. He drops it to the bottom. They leave Spencer Owens hanging out to dry. Well, not really, because, the outside line's pretty foul. He just doesn't have anybody there to work with right now. Jonathan Metz, 4th place. Spencer Owens going to drop to the bottom right in behind Jonathan Metz.
Caution.
Got a caution. Okay. caution at? Oh, we got cars spinning everywhere. Okay, Cody Miller missed that, but let's go back here and take a look. It happened up ahead of him. Don't know how far. This is right on the start here. Oh, he did get tapped in the rear a little bit. Stop it when we see it. Cars are kind of shuffling around. We're 3 wide back here. Cody Miller. Oh, right there. We got a bumper hook from the number 21. That is Stephen Ray, and he got hooked by the number 9 of Joshua Banks. Got back just a touch rate. Yeah, he got I guess it was just a bumper hook there by Joshua Banks. He got into the back corner of them. It doesn't take much to set these cars around. Going to come up and collect the number 69. Boy, that was a hard hit right there. Right into Nick Northrup, and it looks like that took Nick Northrup out of the race. He is done for the day. I think we're going to see a lot more guys out of the race now.
Yeah, it's getting down to the point of where no return.
Yes, sir. A lot of guys. Well, it's the first race of the season. There's some new guys in the league. You know, you got to learn to race around each other. You're on probably one of the roughest ovals that we have in iRacing. Start the season out, so it's kind of a race of attrition here tonight. You know, you got to just be careful, be safe, and do the best that you can out there to keep your car clean.
Yeah, exactly, Rudy. I mean, I love fixed racing, but this is what fixed racing creates sometimes, and
yes, sir.
You got to deal with it.
Well, got a lot of them come to pit road. Femi Olac coming in. He tried to fake it out there, but the last minute it was too late. So that kind of put Jonathan Betts. Yeah. Oh. Keaton Jones. Wyatt Jonathan Betts. He towed to pit road. Wow. So, you know, I cannot believe the cars that are out of this race. Can't believe it. Almost half the field's gone.
Especially from a 43 field start.
Yeah. This is pretty nuts. Alex Warren, Will Norton, Brian Long, Dylan Prostler, Colton Salick, Tommy Gossett, Brandon Buzak, Nick Northrup, Austin Wyckoff, Hunter Combs, and Justin Egan, all out of the race. Sitting on pit road is Eric Hall, Stephen Ray, Aaron Smith, Matt Hummel. That's sitting on pit road, and Alex Warren, trying to get damage fixed up. Right now we have 18, I believe, on the lead lap. We got a few of them ahead of the leaders, trying to come around and catch up to the back of the field. They will here in a minute. Let me see. Keaton don't have his. How about we talk to John Barry? That's a good one. John Barry, you got a copy?
Hey, Rudy, what's up? How you doing?
Hey, man, pretty good. But you're surviving this. How are you doing that?
Well, I've been watching Dale Jr. how he avoided all those wrecks at Talladega this season because I was there for it. I was like, I want to do that. So that's what I've been doing this whole race is just finding people who are causing wrecks and getting as far away from them as possible. And it's working pretty well.
Well, yeah, keep up the good work on that, man. I'll tell you what. Well, we were talking about your paint job on the car earlier. You have different colors for a Red Bull car.
Yeah, it's actually based off the current F1 car where it's got like the really dark blues and the matted reds on it. And I had someone paint this for me. I thought it looked pretty sharp looking, so I'm running it for tonight.
It is. I like it. It's different, you know. So, all right. Well, what do you think? You think you got a winning car here tonight? I know it's too early to tell, but you know, laps are winding down.
Well, I got a good car. It's just I need to have luck on here. I just need winning luck because this is a crapshoot. Like this race for this league is always kind of a survival, and us having a full field, it definitely is. Just hope you're not close to the action.
Well, what do you think about Auto Club next week? You think maybe if you don't do well here tonight, you might be able to do a little better next week at Auto Club?
Yeah, I hope so. Auto Club is one of my better tracks, so I'm really hoping that, at least next week will be at a real racetrack, so, that'd be good for me. So we can actually pass people without having to rely on drafting and stuff and actually pass them legit.
All right, John. Well, you just got the one to go there. Good luck out there, brother. Keep it clean.
No, I'm definitely going to try to. Thank you, Rudy.
All right, sir. All right, Keaton Jones, our leader, going to bring him to the line. This time we're going to be restarting on lap 37, so we're not quite at the halfway mark yet. But Femi Olat did win the first segment, and now we're waiting to see who's going to bring it home here tonight for the win. Sean Williams up to 4th, and Terrell Baker 3rd. Boy, this is getting interesting. And look who's sitting there in 5th, James. Al Charpentier. He's back in it.
I know, back in it. I saw that orange car creep up there.
Is that Freddie D I see sitting back here? What? Yeah, he's back inside the top 10. Awesome. They're beside Femi Olat. Very good. Well, the way the race is going, I'm always a firm believer, James, never give up. If the car will run and you got some decent speed, don't give up, because as many people have dropped out of the race here, by wrecks and stuff, you're picking up a lot of positions. First race of the season, Daytona, you got to pick up every point you can get.
Exactly, and this race, son, for some people defines their season.
Yep. All right, here we go. Pace cars in.
Green.
Green is out. Green comes out almost immediately. Terrell Baker coming from 29th. I know John Barry was back there too. He was 25th. He's going back to the high side in front of Sean Williams. They might start trying to get something to work there. Freddie De La Rosa got a huge start on that. Man, I'm telling you. He comes up in front of Femi Olat. Those 4 up there on the high side could be danger. That could be dangerous for Keaton Jones.
Yeah, it's the line of half-damaged cars and the line versus clean cars, Rudy.
Yeah. But they're running all right. That's why I say that if Freddie D can just stay in traffic like he's doing right now, that little bit of damage on the back of the car, you ain't going to notice it. Femi looks like he's just kind of sitting there going, man, what's going on up here? He's got a pretty clean car. He does not want to get involved in too awful much stuff up here to get any damage on his car. Freddie drops it down in front of him. Jonathan Metz hanging on to 8th place, passing up more lap traffic. That was the number 70. Oh, that was Eric Hall. He's back out on the track. Oh no, that wasn't him. I don't know who that was. I don't see who it was. Keaton Jones back to the lead. John Barry trying to get there to lead a lap, but boy, he's been denied every single time. He needs needs a couple more cars up on that high side to give him a little bit of a push, and I think he would get there. But Sean's got just a little damage on the back of that car, so he's really not as fast as he probably would like to be. Harder for him to stay right on the bumper there of John Barry. Freddie D, Femi Olat, kind of drifting back just a little bit here. I'm not sure what's going on. You never know about them too. They're planning up something, or they're just riding right now.
Oh, we got a blown engine in the second back, Rudy. 14 cars just
Caution
blown his
somewhere,
engine.
caution.
That is Tanner Tallarico, ain't it? Let's go back and take a look here and see what happened to Tanner. He was leading this pack of cars here, so I can't say that it, that it overheated, but with that damage that he's got on the nose of that car, that could have been what happened. Oh yeah, it just let go right in front of traffic too. Oh my, that thing just exploded. Oh, that's a bummer. And, that's a 30-minute wait on pit road. Getting that damage fixed. So. Keaton Jones still hanging on to the lead. Al Charpentier in second. And that's the guy that I'd like to talk to if I can find him in here. He used to come into TeamSpeak. Not seeing Kyle in here now. Come into TeamSpeak. All right, well, let's get a word in with Will Klein. How about it? Will Klein, you got a copy?
Yep.
Well, Will, I know you're coming to pit road. Let me wait till you're done with your pit stop, okay?
You can talk.
I don't want to ruin your pit stop for you. If you make a mistake, I'll feel bad. Well, how's your race going? How's your race going?
Good so far. We're avoiding the big wrecks.
That's always a good thing. I mean, we've had enough of them out here tonight that it's taken out almost half of the field.
Yeah. That's what this racetrack, that's usually what happens.
Yeah, you're going to have that in a big city, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, have you avoided all of the big wrecks, or have you gotten any damage on the car whatsoever?
I have no damage.
Oh, that's great. Man, you're inside the top 10 now. How's that feel?
Good. We're about halfway right now, so we still got some time.
You think you got a winning car? Can you get back up to the front?
If I keep it clean, I'll have it. If I keep it clean, I'll have a chance. So
good.
Good.
That sounds pretty confident. So that's good to hear. That's what we like to have. Well, what's your odds of winning here? I mean, Daytona. You got to think about that. Your Daytona, it's anybody shooting match, and you're in a pack of pretty fast cars up there that have been leading a lot of laps here. So, does you think that kind of dwindled your chances a little bit, or do you think you still got a shot at it?
Well, remember I won Dega last season, so
true.
That doesn't mean you need to. That doesn't mean leading all the laps you're gonna win. So, I came from the back then, so
we're in a different car now.
Yeah, this one drafts pretty well, like the trucks do.
Yep.
There's a lot of suck up, so.
All right. Well, what are you thinking about Auto Club next week?
That's a track I love, so I hope I do well.
I think we're in for a better race. Get away from this bumpy Daytona. I think we're in for a pretty good treat next week, don't you?
Yeah, and we'll probably have a few less cars, so it'll be a good race next week.
All right. Well, good luck out there, and we'll be keeping an eye on you, buddy.
All right, thank you.
Third. All right, well, are we going to go back to green? Nope. All right, well, I did find Kyle Charpentier. He is in.
Yeah, he came in the session. I gave him a message.
Oh, okay, cool. Kyle Charpentier, you got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Well, you've been up front all day long here. Do you have any damage?
No, not at all.
That is good news, man. I'll tell you what, after about half of the field gone here tonight, that's kind of improved your chances of pulling out a win here, with fewer cars. We've got a lot of damaged cars behind you. Are you still fast and are you able to shift around and move around different lanes and try to get back to the lead each and every time that you get shuffled back?
Yeah, I believe I should be able to. Daytona 2007 is incredibly hard with the pavement. Because the low line doesn't always stay all the way down low there. Sometimes they get a bump that shoots them back up, so side drafting is really hard in the corners, especially in the front stretch with the dogleg. Well, I also completely messed up my pit strategy here, so I'm just trying to do my best with it, and hopefully it'll work out in the end.
Well, what is the preferred line out here? I mean, I think I know what you're going to say, but what do you think the preferred line is?
Well, for me, it's wherever the cars are a little more spaced out, personally. because that means less checkups and you get more of a run. And if a wreck happens, you can see where it is. You know, you have a lot more time to react and everything. So I personally think it's where the least amount of cars are, with still having a pretty good draft.
Hey, I was thinking maybe like the high side might be. It's easier to pass on the high side than it is on the low side, even though sometimes the low side can be a little bit faster. This is kind of the opposite of the regular Daytona or the newly paved Daytona, because that's faster in the turns, where this here's just a tick slower in the turn.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because of the bumps.
Sometimes the low line is the way to go though, because there's less cars, but I still get a really good draft.
Yeah.
So I'm just pretty much going wherever cars are not, and that's how I make my way to the front. And that's kind of what you have to do. And every once in a while, you may have to make a 3 wide, but I'm going to try to restrict myself from doing that until the last 10 laps.
All right, brother. Well, good luck out there is all I can tell you, man. Keep it clean.
All right, yeah, we'll do.
All right. The cameras are really messed up for this track. Wow, they are really messed up. Well, let's see what they got. They're doubling up here again. We still got a lot of cars out here racing yet. A lot of guys have picked up a lot of ground too. Cody Miller and Elijah Gracia still out there racing. We're getting ready to go back green. Pace car's in.
Ready, green, 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 green.
And there's the green. Here we go. Freddie D leading that lap. Grabbing a bonus point. He already led 1 lap earlier, but grabs another one. You believe that he's got that much damage in and he's running that good?
Yeah, I mean, it must not be too bad. He looks like he got more rear than front, so it's not slowing him down.
As long as he's got somebody behind him pushing him, he should be all right. Now Femi pulls out to go in front of him, which is good. That'll help him in the draft as well. Now, as long as Femi just keeps pulling him with him, both of them could drop down to that inside line, but I don't know if Femi's going to do that or if he's going to be patient or not. Charpentier was sitting here watching, wondering himself. There we go. That's a better camera. Boy, I gotta get some cameras for this track.
Yeah, I sure do.
Cameras are horrible. John Barry up on the high side. Well, I'll tell you what, old Freddie D's hanging right there behind Femi Olat now. They both did make it to the front. Both of them started off pit road. They're both up in the lead again.
And they're coming up on another lap car. Let's see if he moves out of the way and he stays high.
Yes, sir. Good deal. That's what you call a respectful driver right there. When they see the lead pack coming, there's no sense in you being in the roadway there, you know. Good racing. Bobby Cheney into 9th place. Started 17th. Running the Papyrus car, ain't it? That's the Papyrus car. Awesome. I don't think I've ever remember seeing one of them. That's pretty cool from the NASCAR 2003 days. Jones and Will Klein. These guys at the back of that pack. Joseph Lombard back on the lead lap, running in 12th. Like a great pusher right there. I think that is a lap down car. Let me. That is Cody Miller. Yeah, Cody Miller. Cody luckily avoided most of those wrecks, so now he's trying to give Joseph a pretty good push. And it helps him too, because it helps him. You know, he might be able to get some of that back.
And he's also got a pretty non-damaged car, Sensor Owens, back there as well, so that will help.
Yes, sir. Spencer running in 13th. Juniper in that car. Having a very good run today. Started 31st on the field, running in 13th. Back behind him, Josh Robin pulling 4 or 5 guys along with him. This is looking good. Good, strong group right here. Jared Darling, Trey Galgan. Trey Galgan's way off the pace back here, though. He's in 16th. He was one of the ones that got caught up in that one wreck there, but his car actually don't look all that bad. It's just got a little front end damage on it. He's still on the lead lap, tail end of it, but he's still on the lead lap. Back up front here, this racing. Carpentier hanging on to 5th. There's Marcus Richardson back up to the front. Look out, guys, because here he comes. And he's pushing the daylights out of that upper line right now. He's got to be very careful doing that because, boy, he could pinch John Barry. And Jonathan Metz goes to the front in front of Femi Olat, dropping off from John Barry. And he's going to lead his first lap. Oh, maybe.
Oh,
I don't know. They're going 3 wide.
3 wide.
Oh, my word. Oh, and Barry's going to lead his first lap of the race. Wow, what a job on the outside being pushed by Marcus Richardson. And John, boy, is he gonna? Yeah, he's gonna dump off Marcus Richardson. He's gonna go with the middle group here. Freddie De La Rosa goes up there to help Marcus. Boy, these guys are getting awful racy now.
Yes, they are.
A minute 30 to go this time by, folks. 30 laps to go, so we still got a lot of racing to go here. Oh, Matt's a little loose there, but he saved it. He is down there on the bottom, man. I'm telling you, I don't think I could drive down there like he was doing that. He was right on that apron, right on the yellow line.
That was some good driving in that 3 wide because he was on the bumpiest part of the track.
Yes, sir. Well, I'll tell you what, them guys have done this many times. They've raced around each other so much that they know just how to hold that line. And, you know, between Marcus and Femi and John and Freddie and all them guys, they can do it. I've seen them do it many a time. Outside line working pretty good right now. They got a 5 of them up there. Bobby Cheney tucking in behind Marcus Richardson. Bottom row is John Barry's trying to get back up there, and Freddie D goes in front of him. Oh my word, these guys! I'm telling you, they're off the chain here tonight. This is pretty wild. Oh, we got a hook!
And there it goes.
Oh, Freddie going around. Oh, man. It looks like he got a hook there from John Barry. John had to back out of it a little bit. Oh, poor Freddie. Now we got a battle up front here. Femi Olat back to the lead.
Somewhere. Caution.
And there's a caution. Where the caution is there. Oh, Freddie D spun it. Oh, he spun it up onto the track. That brought the caution out. Oh. Yeah, because he did that right in front of traffic. All right, well, that brings out the caution. Femi Olat leading. We got 28 to go. Coming to 27 to go this time by. We'll have 24 cars, 25 cars on the track yet out of 43. We've lost 18 drivers. Good Lord, that's a lot of them, James.
Yeah, more points for me when I start up to 17 next week. And another victim caught by the bumper hook.
Well, that's just, man. And it didn't even look like he even hooked them, you know?
Yeah, it looks like John just got in the throttle a little too early coming out of the corner. Should have let Femi get, should have let Freddie get straightened up before he gave him that bump.
Wow. Wow. Well, I think they're all going to come to pit road here because if they do, let's see, they can make it from here on fuel. Who's going to be the leader coming out of pit road? But Sean Williams is going to stay out and collect a bonus point, and so is Bobby Cheney. Those two, I think, are hoping for another caution. Joseph Lombard stays out. Trey Galgan. 4 of them stayed out. All right, Marcus won the battle off of pit road. Very good. Beat Femi Olat off of pit road. Jonathan Metz come out just ahead of him. Jonathan had a great pit stop there, 0.6 seconds. Terrell Baker, tire change for Terrell, and a full tank of fuel. He beat everyone off of pit road. So catch up to these front 4. This is great. Sean Williams in the lead. See if I can find. Yeah, there he is. Sean Williams, you got a copy?
What's up, Rudy?
Well, you're leading this, baby.
Yeah, how's that?
Yeah, well, that's good. You got a bonus point out of the way. How bad's the damage on the back?
It was only 12.5 seconds, and I didn't think it was that much, but I do feel like I'm off pace a little bit, like I need a pusher.
Well, it's probably, yeah, I think with anything out there, on a super speedway like this, if you have somebody in front of you and somebody in back of you, the damage really is kind of immaterial, if it's light.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
but
I think I'm gonna need some help, but I'm gonna see what I can do out of it.
Well, it's like we know that it's anybody's shooting match out here, but you got 26 to go right now. I think you can stay up here in the top 5 and possibly grab a win.
That's the goal. I knew at the beginning, especially with the first stage, and here I'm full field. I don't think I've ever raced with this many people. I wanted to stay near the back till it thinned out, and then on one of the cautions, I wanted to stay out. I don't know why. It's probably a terrible idea, but I don't know, it's worked out so far. Everybody pitted, and I was like, well, I guess I'll just stay at the front.
Very good. Doing excellent, man. I don't know. It's a shame you got that tick of damage, but I think you'll be all right. I think you got a pretty good car.
Yeah, I hope so. As long as that's all I get for the rest of the race, that'll be nice.
Yep. All right. Well, Sean, good luck out there, brother.
Thank you, Rudy. Hope the race is awesome.
Oh man, it's looking great, man. It's been pretty exciting up here in the booth. You guys are doing a heck of a job of keeping us excited.
Yeah, it's been wild. A lot of yellows though.
Yeah. Bumper hook. That's what we've been seeing tonight. Bumper hooks.
Oh, it's crazy with these cars. Anyway, the way the bumpers are, and then you come to this track, and I don't think the heat is helping the track temp, but yeah, that bumper hook's it's pretty bad.
Yeah. Well, just stay away from somebody's bumper.
I'm trying to stay in front of everybody else's bumper.
Yeah. All right, brother. Good luck.
Thank you, Rudy.
All right. Bobby Cheney, 2nd place. Joseph Lombard, 3rd. Terrell Baker is in 4th. Jonathan Metz, 5th. Marcus Richardson, 6th. Femi Olat, 7th. Jones, 8th. Kyle Charpentier in 9th. And Will Klein hanging on to the top 10. And there's old Freddie D. We just seen him spin out and bring out that caution. Going to be restarting in 11th.
Yeah, he just said he felt like he got the short stick, but he told John Barry he'll be back up there.
Yeah. John might be a little worried now. Where is John? Oh, John's way behind him. He's back in 17th, coming off pit road, so might be all right. Those two get around each other. All right, they're doubled up. We're ready to go green flag racing here. Let's get this baby done here, folks. Let's get this green flag racing the rest of the way. Root them on, folks. Come on, let's see it in chat. Again, thank you all for joining us, man. This has been an exciting race for the season opener, man. It's what a track to come out here and have a season opener on, James. This is pretty wild.
Yeah, John running his traditional Daytona 07, as always.
Yep. That's a good way to start the season out, boy. It kind of wards off all the evil spirits, hopefully, for the rest of the season.
Oh, yeah.
Nope, we're coming to the line. You restart.
Ready, green, 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 green.
There's the green. Bobby Cheney got a pretty good start on that, and he will collect the bonus point for leading that lap. He got a better start than Sean Williams did. Lombard in the mix right here, but they're 3 wide. Look at this, Marcus Richardson up on the high side. These guys are not afraid to take it 3 wide, even as bumpy as it is.
Ooh, a little block by Cheney, but it's okay.
Yep, Terrell Baker gonna follow right down there with Bobby Cheney. Now they're back to 2 wide. Big stutter there. Wow. I don't know if that's server or my stuff here. Never know. Demi Olat, 6th place. A little bit of shuffling around here. Freddie D looks like he's going to drop it down to the bottom, come in behind Sean Williams. Looking for any way he can get back to the front. He's trying to stay away from John Barry right now, I think. He doesn't want to get that bumper hook again. Will Klein. And I think he's kind of being in a safe zone right now. He's saying, man, those guys are they're being pretty crazy up there right now. I think there we go. Marcus.
Caution somewhere, caution.
Uh-oh. Well, let's go see what happened. Oh, boy. A lot of guys got stopped, though, in time, so that's great. Let's see what happened here.
Some down in the grass. I think John Barry went through the grass.
John Barry?
Yep.
Oh. All right, Marcus here with the, that is the 08. Jonathan Metz. Oh, he went down to the bottom. Wow, he cut off that corner a little bit. And I think at the same time he got that, kind of like got a bumper hook there. I'm not sure if he made a decision to go down and almost thought about not doing it or what, but oh, Marcus out of shape, and that kind of got Bobby Cheney down onto the yellow line. I don't know how Bobby saved that. Man, oh man. Well, he did come up the hill, got into Jonathan Metz. Femi Olat's going to get a little damage. He comes down into Terrell Baker. Oh, and Femi's going to go up into the wall. Oh, man, there's more good racers out of the race right there. And Will Klein slipped by on the outside and got no damage. Look at that, huh? Golly. Lucky.
Yeah, it's the night of the bumper hook, Rudy. I mean, he was on the outside. He just gave him a bump into the turn, and it took him spinning.
Yep. Man, that's wild. I don't think we're going to see many come to the pit road. The only ones that are going to come in right now is probably the guys that got a little bit of damage on them. They don't have to worry about fuel or tires. So, now, how about we get a word in with Terrell Baker? Talk to him for a minute. Terrell Baker, you got a copy?
Yeah, what's up, Rudy?
Terrell, how's it going out there tonight, man? You've managed to escape a lot of injury.
Yeah, well, just got injured now, but it's been a wild race. I mean, I got ran into in the first wreck, repaired that, ran in the back, ran up front. Now here I am.
Back up front.
Yep.
Well, as many damaged cars as is out there tonight, I think you'll be all right. I mean, you're actually sitting pretty good right now. as long as you can keep it clean the rest of the way, you might be all right to bring home a podium finish. Win, I don't know. As long as that damage doesn't affect your speed too often.
Yeah, I was talking to Cheney. He told me that it didn't look that bad. Sean said it looked kind of bad, and I put the two together, and I said, screw it, I'm going to stay out. We got like 20 laps to go, so I'm going to try to get the W.
There you go. All right. Well, I like your attitude. That's great. All right. Well, good luck out there, Terrell.
All right, Rudy. Shout out to my mom real quick. I know she's watching, and my brothers are also watching. My girl's also watching too.
That's awesome, man. The whole family's there watching. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, man.
All right. Yeah, I forgot your mom likes to watch. That's cool. Well,
yeah,
hello to Mrs. Baker. All right. Well, good luck out there, Terrell.
I'll talk to you at the end of the race because I'll be in victory lane.
And 4, I'll be looking for it.
All right.
Pretty confident fellow right there, ain't he, James?
Yeah. Calling bets on victory lane already.
Man, I'm telling you. Well, you never want to give up hope, you know. I mean.
True that.
Well, the field's really gotten smaller now. We're down to, if I can get a count here.
Oh yeah, it's the horror of the bumper hook.
About 20 cars left in the field, so over half of the field has been taken out of this race. Unbelievable. The Daytona 07 Demo Derby. Now, you know, it is kind of cool though. You know, I mean, it's a good kind of a good track to set the tone for the season. It kind of weeds out the guys that, you know, make sure that it's anybody's chance to win, okay, being a super speedway. So it gives the guys that may not have a chance later in the season, maybe at shorter tracks, to pull out a win here today and kind of boost himself a little bit in the points. So when he gets to a track that he's not as good at, you know, he may get somebody next week that's not as good as they are today at Auto Club next week, and it kind of makes up the point.
Yeah, I always use Daytona, and even Talladega. You know, I use super speedway races to kind of set myself up in the point system. You know, you don't want to be at the bottom, so if you finish Daytona, then you're okay. You know, you're like 12th already in points just because you finished Daytona.
Yep.
It's one of those. It's one of those point setting races. You know.
Yeah.
Kind of helps you start.
I think Mrs. Lombard's watching too. Joseph's mom. I believe. I think I seen her in there a little while ago. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, she is. Okay, I just seen you. All right. Yep. Well, good to see you, Mrs. Lombard. Hopefully you're doing all right. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's see if we can get it going this time and they can stay green. No more bumper hooks.
I feel like too, super speedways show who's got patience. You know, who's ever left has a lot of patience.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah, and I think what, you know, the one that we've been seeing right now has been Will Klein. Will Klein has been super patient today, and look at this. It's got him into the top 6. I mean, patience has kept that car clean. John Barry's another one. He's been pretty patient. Anthony Emery. There's a good one right there with a lot of patience.
Now, this is probably Emery's best speedway race I've seen from him.
Yeah. Good, man. Well, it's coming down to this right now. Bobby Cheney and Terrell Baker on the front row. Let's see if we get them going here. Let's see who can come out on top. Terrell has not led a lap today. If he can get a good start on this, maybe and get jump that start just a tick and get by Bobby, he might be able to lead a lap. But we're going to find out.
Ready, green, 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 green.
In it. Green is out. Terrell did get a pretty good jump, and he is going to collect a bonus point. Barely. Barely got that.
Yeah, I don't think Charpentier wanted to help him get that.
No. And Freddie D coming up third on the bottom. And these guys pulling away from that upper line quite a bit.
Yeah, Terrell might need a little bit more help on that outside.
Keith Jones jumps to the outside. He's going to follow in behind Sean Williams. Try to give Sean a push. Charpentier taking it 3 wide, clear up on the high side. Hoping for a little bit of help off of Anthony Emery. Now they get it back down to 2 wide. Well, I'll tell you what, he is finding the gas pedal right now because you do not want to even take a chance on lifting off that gas. You know, and that's the bad thing about this right now, James, is, you know, you don't want to lift off the gas to keep from running into somebody because you lose so much momentum.
Yeah, depending when you let it off, the suck up, you know, when the suck up has to generate so you can catch back up to the main field. If you let off in the turns, you're going to lose a lot of time.
There's the 36 car of Cody Miller that's running at 28th up here battling with these leaders. Looking for somebody maybe he can help to push to the front to get a win here today. And Sean Williams continues to lead on that high side.
Oh, poor Terrell Baker. They just left him to dry on the bottom.
Yeah, they sure did. Oh boy, he went backwards real quick. Back here working with Elijah Gracia. Elijah running in 30th. And also Aaron Smith running 29th. Those two are not battling for position. Aaron's 1 lap ahead of Elijah. Eric Hall back out on the track. Looks like he's got most of the damage fixed up on that car, but he is 25 laps down. Bobby Cheney trying to pull out a win here tonight. If I remember correctly, he won the last race of the last season of the trucks, I think. The last race or the next to the last, I can't remember. But, yeah, Bobby Cheney. So, trying to back that up here, coming out and defending that.
Is that Homestead?
I don't know. I can't remember.
I think that might have been Cody Miller.
Too long ago.
Too long ago.
Well, I remember talking to Bobby in Victory Lane on one of them races. I don't know. I was just thinking it was that. I'm probably wrong. Okay, John Barry, second place, pushing the daylights out of Sean Williams right now. They did get around Bobby Cheney. Freddie D still hanging on. The lap car Cody Miller up there with him. Cody's picked up a lot of positions since he's got back out here. Well, let's see. By the end of the race, he'll probably pick up about 2 more positions. There's just enough laps left for him to pick up 2 more positions. Marcus Richardson out of the race, Justin Lisenby, and Nick Alisi. So, field shortened down. Let's see, we got 23 drivers? Yeah. 23 drivers left in the race right now. Femio Lat sitting on pit road getting damage fixed. Well, you know what? We were talking to Sean there a little bit ago, and he said that he didn't feel like that damage on his car was that bad as long as he was somebody was giving him a little push. Well, John Barry's right there, and they're trying to pull a breakaway there on Bobby Cheney.
Yeah, they almost got one, but there's a 5-car breakaway now.
Caution somewhere. Caution.
Oh, we got a caution. Find out that was Terrell Baker and Aaron Smith. Oh no, not Terrell. I can check it out here. Yeah, Aaron Smith was pushing him, and I bet you it was another bumper hook.
Yes, it was, Rudy. Another bumper hook victim.
Oh man, and Terrell's car was okay, and he was running pretty decent. Aaron Smith's right there on his tail, and he didn't let up going into the turn, so he wasn't pushing him. Oh, man. Tough break right there. Also got a couple of the other guys involved in that, too. Elijah, he did get caught up in it. He's going to have more damage added to that. Aaron Smith, a lot more damage, and Terrell Baker. So those three getting collected in this caution.
Wow, Rudy, quote of the race by Femi Olot. Turn 3, bumper hook city.
Do what?
Femi in chat typed turn 3, bumper hook city.
Oh, yeah. He's right. He is right. Hey, NASCAR 1387. James Wormsley, the boss man. How's everybody doing tonight? Season opener here at NORC. Boy, it's been caution filled here tonight. Let's check out and see how many cautions we've had. 8 cautions. Yay! But we've had 24 lead changes up front. This has been crazy. A lot of caution laps, a lot of cautions. We're coming down to the final 10 laps here.
You want to get another? I was to say, you want to get another interview in?
Yeah, we could. I wanted to talk to.
Have you talked to Keaton Jones yet?
Yeah, I already talked to him. Let's talk to. How about we talk to Josh Robin? On with him. Josh Robin, you got a copy?
Hey, yeah, I do.
Josh, how's the car? Have you gotten any damage?
No. My car's clean.
Oh, that's great news.
Good. Oh, yeah.
You're one of the few out there.
Yep.
Well, what do you think about the race so far? I mean, you've come from 34th and you're clear up to 7th. What do you think your shots of winning are?
I'd say they're pretty good. Just looking at the guys in front of me, it's I'd say I can race them pretty good. I know how they race and kind of know what their moves are and stuff like that. But at the whole race, I mean, it's been a wreck fest. I'd say it's very you cannot push in the corners at all.
Yeah.
You just can't make contact with the bumpers in the corners, or you're just gonna turn the guy.
Yeah.
We've seen that a few times already, but
yeah,
I've been avoiding the big ones and just keeping it clean. But it's go time now, so I'm gonna go when we get the green.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, you can't hold nothing back now. I mean, it's go time, like you said. Well, all right. Well, we'll let you get back at it here, Josh. Good luck.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Another one here. One that we don't usually talk to. How about Emery? There he is. Anthony Emery, you got a copy?
I do, Rudy. What's going on?
Well, we don't get to talk to you very much, Anthony. So I'm curious. How bad is the car, and how fast is it? Is there still speed left in it?
In the pack, yeah. I think I can keep up. I can pull up to people. But if I was to be in front of somebody, if somebody was to push me up there, it's a lot harder for my car to move through the air like that. But I think it's competitive enough. I don't know if it's possible to get up there in the win. I think I'll have to hope for some kind of chaos, some kind of wreck or something to get up there.
I'm looking at the car now, and the front end seems to be okay. It's just the back end.
Yeah, the left rear.
Yeah, the left rear.
Pretty messed up. Yeah.
Well, you think you might be able to slip in there? Things might happen. You know, might get a little ugly up front. You might just happen to slip through a hole in the fence there and grab a win. What do you think?
Yeah, it's Daytona 07. Anything can happen. This race has already been super crazy. So I mean, with the way these guys have been racing all day, it wouldn't be surprising to me if we had a big wreck. And then after that, it's all about wreck avoidance and trying to get up to the front. Hopefully, though, we can close this thing out with a top 5 or somehow in some fairy tale world try to get a win.
Heck yeah, man. Well, that's good. That's a pretty confident answer, Anthony. It's good to see you out on the track. We don't get to see you out there very often. Good to see you out there.
Yeah, I'll be running the whole season. That's the plan, at least.
Awesome.
My schedule got changed, so hopefully I can stick around and get in the playoffs. And the goal, for me at least, is to get all the way to Chicagoland in the Final Four and compete for a championship.
Heck yeah. Well, you're coming up on Auto Club next week. What do you think about that?
I like the track. I like it even more than the fact that it's going to be at night too. That gives me a little bit more confidence. Yeah, I want to qualify a little bit better. It's not been my strong suit. I want to get up there and get some stage points early and just perform really well. Last season when we were there in the trucks, I won the race. So hopefully a little bit of momentum goes my way.
Heck yeah. All right. Well, good luck, Anthony.
All right. Thanks, Rudy.
All right. Well, looks like we got a new sheriff in town now, Don Barry. I don't know, everybody's kind of like staying way back. We're getting ready to go green, and these guys are like laid way back. What's going on with that?
John's explaining the green. He's explaining the green flag checkered rule.
Here we go. Pace car's in.
Ready, green, 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 green.
And the green come out right away. Sean Williams drops right down in front of John Barry. Hangs on to the lead. Bobby Cheney and Freddie D. Freddie, man, I cannot believe he is still running that good. And look at that. Bobby Cheney goes up there right behind Freddie. He knows Freddie can push the daylights out of him. Anthony Emery slips through on the bottom. Will Klein up there on the high side looking for somebody to help him. Josh Robin now into 7th. Kyle Charpentier in 9th place. He has not been able to get back up to the front. Laps are winding down really quick now. It's heating up here. Bobby Cheney coming up on the outside. Him and Freddie D. That could be the winning ticket if he can stay there. And I don't think we're going to see single file again. This is going to be double file all the way to the end. You can bet. We're going to see cars dicing and everywhere all over this track to try to get to that lead.
Yeah, like what Emery said, it's go time for him, so just hope it doesn't end in a catastrophe.
That's exactly right. Oh, Sean Williams a little loose down there on the apron. Stay away from that yellow line, Sean. That really gave Bobby Cheney the option that he was looking for, is to get that run on the outside, because Sean was out of shape right there. And that held up John Barry. Jones still hanging on up here on the high side. Right along with Keaton Jones. Let's see what this is like here in this pack. You see him give Josh Robin just a little bump there in the rear. They've got a 4-car pile here going by the inside, but boy, Keaton lost a little bit of draft right there in the corner. And Cheney back to the lead. Boy, he dropped it in there, didn't he?
Yes, he did. That was good.
Wow. And you're going to see these guys take more chances now than they have all night long. Freddie D back to the front.
It's all about blocking that momentum run.
Coming up on lap traffic, lap cars getting the heck out of the way. He says, man, I ain't nowhere near fast enough to stay up with you guys. A lot of guys out of the race, but we've still got 23 in the race. Some guys have picked up a lot of positions by getting back out there on the track after having heavy damage from a few. We can't really call them the big ones, but some of them were pretty good size.
They better be careful pushing in that tri-oval.
Oh man, I'm telling you. They're getting pretty crazy now. Oh, we got one into the wall. Ralph Baker going around. Oh, we got two other ones spinning too. Wow, let's go back and take a look at that. That was wild right there. And I bet you $5 it was another bumper hook.
You know, it's Ralph Baker shouting in chat that he got a door bump.
Oh, right here. Now they're 3 wide coming out in the corner here. Keaton Jones up on the high side. And yeah, they're, oh yeah, right. Oh, wow. What was close? It looked like there was some net coating there too. Keaton Jones got into the back of Terrell. Yeah, it looked like there was some net coating there. That was between him and Anthony Emery. So, yeah. Then a couple more guys got into it. Keaton Jones.
Well, Rudy, we have just entered NORC Overdrive.
NORC Overdrive, huh?
Yep.
Okay, so now they're going to do the green. Next time they come by, it will be the white. Right?
Well, the race will end under yellow, and then they will grid up again, and then they will go 2 laps under green. Remember, John has that rule where it doesn't end under yellow.
Okay, yeah. All right, this ain't over yet, not by any means. Oh boy. So they'll get the green flag, go around once, get the white flag, and then the next time will be the checkered flag, right?
Yes.
All right.
That is correct.
Got it. Boy, this ain't over yet, folks. Oh boy, it's going to come down to green, white, checkered here at the end. If you're thinking about leaving now, boy, it's a wrong time. NORC Overtime. What do you think of Freddie D leading this thing? This is, wow, with that damage on that car. He has been spun, he's hooked, everything's happened to him tonight, and he's out here leading. Pretty resilient.
Yeah, I don't know, Rudy. He's managing those top and bottom lines pretty well.
Pretty resilient, man. Josh Robbins second, Bobby Chaney third, Sean Williams fourth, Jared Darling fifth, John Barry sixth, Spencer Owen seventh, Anthony Emery eighth, Kyle Charpentier ninth, and Will Klein 10th. Cody. I'm not even going to talk to anybody. I don't want to jinx them. Man, we're not going to jinx them. Lombard still hanging on to 11th. We had all that damage. I'll tell you what, I got to give it up to him tonight. He's done excellent here keeping up with everything. I mean, staying on the lead lap and everything. That's quite a feat. The cautions have really played in his favor.
White flag, nice and smooth.
All right, we're going to shut that off because I don't want to hear that. It's because we're going to go green, white, checkered here, folks. Even though the race will be over, we're going to still have a green, white, checkered here. Everybody will get lined up in the order that they're running right now. Well, I'm kind of interested to see how this is going to work out too, James. So help me out here, brother, because this is going to get a little confusing. And we're probably only going to get the top 3 here. I'll try to see if I can get the finishing order for you. You may have to just go backwards through them manually.
Yeah.
That's the only way you can really do it because it's, you know, not technically it's gonna show technically that Freddie D is gonna be the winner, but he may not be. He may not be.
True.
Hang around, folks, because it's gonna get good. This is gonna get good. Taking a look at the cautions, we've had 9 cautions tonight. 9 cautions for 33 laps out of 80. Almost half of this race has been under caution. Wow. I know that's showing checkered flag, folks, but we're going to go back green. I have a green-white checkered on the next round. It's still anybody's game out here right now, James. Anybody, any one of these cars up here in the top 10 could pull out a win.
True that. All cards are on the table.
We got some cars here that don't have damage on them. Josh Robin, Bobby Cheney, Jared Darling, John Barry. None of these guys have got any damage. Spencer Owens. Kyle Charpentier, none of these guys got any damage. Will Klein. So this is going to get good here to see who's going to be able to hold off if Freddie's got anything to hold these guys off or not.
Yeah, it's time to play Russian roulette, Rudy.
Yes, sir. Getting ready to go here. Once that pace car goes to pit road, it's all throttle. Throttle and shifting gears to get her up to speed as quickly as you can, and try to hopefully got a partner to help you out for them 2 quick laps that you're going to turn. This is the only reason why these guys dread coming to this track right here. This is it, because of all the cautions. Okay, here we go. Pace car's in. Wow, what a jump by Josh Robin. Boy, he just shotgunned right out of there, didn't he? Spencer Owens right behind him.
He's going to get freight trained, though. What a block. Oh! And that's Josh Robin gone.
Josh Robin gets hooked. So we're going to have to go into more overtime.
Yeah, John Barry's gonna win this one.
Oh, they're not going to go to another caution?
Nope.
Oh, wow. You believe that? He come out of that unscathed. Josh Robin, boy, he got the worst end of that deal. And at the line, it's going to be John Barry for the win.
Next lap.
Oh, next lap. I'm sorry. My bad. I don't know why was I thinking that was the checkered flag lap. Well, this could be interesting, though, because here comes Freddie D. I still can't believe Freddie is that fast. Look at that. Look how fast he's coming up on him. And John's doing everything to keep him back there. Oh, man. I thought maybe Freddie had a run on him right there. I don't think Freddie's got enough horsepower to get around him by himself. Yep, John's going to win it.
Hey, he has to run off the back.
Oh my gosh. They're driving so defensively right now. John Barry wins it. Freddie D second.
Woo.
Wow.
And Bobby Cheney comes home third.
Well, let's go back and take a look at this finish. I want to make sure that I got the running order correct. Now they're coming off of the back stretch here. Well, watch this battling here, folks. John's trying to stay ahead of Freddie. Freddie, he takes a look to the inside, coming to the line. And it looks like he might have tried to play a little dirty there and come across and hook John, but he decided, no, he better not do that. and they're just inches away from the line. Freddie comes up the hill one more time. He got on that apron.
That could have been Freddie's revenge right there.
Yeah, it could have been right there. It is. All right, so we got John Barry winning it, Freddie De La Rosa second, and Bobby Cheney third. Holy smokes. Well, kind of a different way of doing it, but let's get John down here and talk to him. Wow, what a night for him, huh? John, you got a copy?
Yes, I do, Rudy.
Well, you brought it home here tonight, brother. Tell me about them last couple of laps with Freddie D right there behind you.
I did do a hellacious amount of blocking, that's for damn sure.
You can bet on that. Well, he did have, you probably knew he did have a little bit of damage on the back, and it seemed like he just couldn't get the horsepower to get by you. But eventually, if you would have probably had a couple more laps, the way he was working you over there, it was almost looking like he was trying to hook you.
Yeah, coming to the line, I don't know if he was just trying to get a side draft on me or whatever. I wasn't really too concerned about. I was just trying to get away from him as much as possible there. But, yeah, just crazy. I don't even know what to say.
Well, you can shake this one off. Now, next week you go to Auto Club, and you guys can kind of like blow this one away. It was a pretty rough night here for you guys. I know a lot of cautions and everything, and a lot of guys out there, good racers taken out of the race early. So that was kind of a shame. But tell me about the racing out there, just how difficult it was for you to get up there where you were at.
Once you kind of like got in that front group, it was pretty much you got stuck because everyone was just moving around so much. And I was just, just trying my best to stay off the person from me and not trying to wreck them. And the cars, they overheat so damn quickly too. That was another thing that was kind of big.
Yeah.
But
well, it was a bumpy track. You guys survived it. You survived it. You had a little bit of damage on your car, but not nearly as much as a lot of them guys, and not nearly as much as Freddie had. He had quite a bit, actually. And but he was still fast, That was the amazing part of that. But all right, well, on to Auto Club next week. So now you sounded pretty confident earlier when we were talking to you about your run at Auto Club. So let's hear a little bit about Auto Club and what's your favorite part of that track?
I kind of like an entry at turn 3 is kind of fun because you can just go in there any way you want to. Turn 1 is also kind of fun. But the good thing about Auto Club is I'm in the chase now, so I don't even have to worry about it. I'm just going to show up and have fun. So that's the best part.
Yeah, there you go. All right. Well, anybody you want to thank for this victory here tonight, John? Anybody that helped you get to the front?
I really want to thank Sean Williams. Me and him worked together really well there at the end, and it's a shame that he got cut up with what happened with Josh Robin. But I really want to thank Sean Williams. He helped me out a bunch. So big kudos to him. Kudos for everybody who showed up. 43 cars. That's amazing. Biggest field we've ever had in NORC history.
Wow, man. I know it. It was a big field, but boy, it got thinned down pretty quick, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
All right, John. Well, congrats again on your victory, and we'll see you next week at Auto Club.
Yep. Thank you, Rudy.
All right. Well, I don't see Freddie in here. Seen him tonight, but congratulations to Freddie for coming home second place. A well-fought effort to get to the front, man. That was really awesome, and showed that even though you do have a little bit of damage on your car, you can still be pretty fast. So, congrats for him for taking second. And we got Bobby Cheney in the booth here. Bobby, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, first off, I don't think I've ever seen a Papyrus car, and that one is pretty sweet, and I can tell you that.
Yeah, that's actually the player card from the old game I used to play all the time before iRacing.
NASCAR 2003.
Yep, that was the car you got when you were the player.
Yep, there you go. Yeah. All right. Well, tell me about your racing out there, Bobby. You led quite a few laps here tonight. You led 9, and it was looking pretty good for you to bring it home here tonight.
Yeah, I just with the big field and this track's kind of tough, and I know some people struggle holding lines and stuff, and this doesn't help with the bumpiness. So I just figured I was just going to do my thing and ride in the back and just let them all die, and that's what ended up happening. 3/4 of the field died, and And then, about 20 to go, it's time for me to go up there and just do my thing and try to win. And that's what we tried to do. Unfortunately, we got third there, but it is what it is. I guess it's a crapshoot, anyways.
Yeah, I mean, for the first race of the season, and this is the bumpy Daytona, and I mean, I kind of enjoy it because it's more competitive, I think, on the old Daytona than the new one, because it's the new one's so much smoother, and the bottom line's a little rough and bumpy, and you can't get the speed that you really want, even though it is kind of like the fastest way around the track. It's not, because the outside line is pretty fast and equally fast with it.
Yeah, and I knew we were more than likely going to have a green-white checkered. I guess me and Freddie missed the memo on the restart, because I thought the leader had control of the start, and the second place guy took off, and we were sitting ducks. Like I said, I just wasn't paying attention or something. I thought the leader had control, but we were already behind after that, and because I was anticipating on Freddie starting the race, and so when that happened, I figured we were like I said, we were behind, and then Josh Robin was up there, and he Josh Robined, and just had to get through the wreck, and got through the wreck and ended up bringing home third. I was just waiting to get blocked, and people block me, they're gonna bleed. I tell you
that. All right,
that's dirt.
Well, now what are you thinking about Auto Club next week?
Just depends what kind of weather we get. Most of the time it's pretty tight there, and I struggle with tight sets. I need a wreck and loose set. So we'll just go out, and more than likely it's going to be tight. So we'll just go out and try to, be consistent and try to bring home another top 5. That's all you can really do. And, you never know. Maybe put ourselves in position for a win.
Very good. All right. Well, anybody you want to thank tonight for your third place finish?
Yeah, I just want to thank Josh Robin for Josh Robin, and was able to get back up to third. And I want to thank the guys who were up there racing, and Sean and John and them and Freddie. They're all pretty clean racers. Race me clean. I race people the way they race me, so it was fun. That was a lot of fun. I got to thank, as you well know, I got a lot of people that's on board with my other stuff, and I got to thank the Multiple Sclerosis Global Network Society for helping us out, and MS Unites crew for helping us out. And actually, we got two more people that came on board with us with the moderndays.com and mycounterpain.com, which mycounterpain.com helps people to share their views and stuff with MS and help them get through the pain that they live with every day. So I got to thank them for all the MS Society, and actually the National MS Society has contacted me. So it's every time I'm out there, and just helping spread awareness and for MS, and they're going to be sponsored 2 more cars, and have yet to name the drivers, and it should be fun. So I got to thank all the MS Society people that's came on board with us and helped us out, and great things are coming, gifts and stuff they're sending, things are going to be given away. So it's actually a really cool thing.
All right, Bobby. Well, thanks for talking with us, and we'll see you next week at Auto Club.
Yeah, thanks, Rudy.
Congrats on third. All right, well, we didn't get to talk to second place Freddie D, so we're going to talk to fourth place Will Klein. Will, you got a copy?
Yep.
Well, you come in fourth. You did get some damage there at the very end. Tell us about that, because it was quite the battle. A lot of cars spun out.
Yeah, I rode the wall and somehow made it through.
Man, I'm telling you. Well, I'm looking at your car right here, right now, and it looks like it's got some pretty heavy damage on it. Managed to pull out of fourth place today. How does that sitting with you? Is it sitting pretty good? I mean, I know you really kind of wanted to win this thing, and up to that last caution, it looked like you had a pretty good opportunity to bring home a win.
Yeah, I felt like if I didn't get it slowed down as much during that wreck, I would have been up there with the front 2. But I fell back behind Cheney, and I tried to block him on the backstretch of the last lap, but he was able to get around me.
Well, not bad for starting 26th and come home 4th. That's pretty awesome, Will. So
I started on pit road, so I was like half a lap down.
Well, there you go. Yeah. Well, them cautions really helped out a lot of you guys that started on pit road. Like that was pretty cool about it.
We know it's gonna happen. So.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's just a given. You know it's gonna happen. But now let's talk about Auto Club a little bit next week. You kind of mentioned that weren't too crazy about running next week at Auto Club. What's your feeling on that?
I
like
said
that?
I said when you interviewed me, I said I was excited for Auto Club. It's
it must
one
be
of my
somebody
better
else,
tracks.
Sorry.
Might have been
well,
Cheney.
that's great. Well, do you think you might be able to pull out a win next week?
Depends on who's there. If Femi's not there, then I'll have more confidence. But
or Freddie,
we'll be running pretty good.
Yeah, those two are pretty strong competitors. I can tell you that. All right. Well, good luck next week. And anybody you want to thank tonight for your 4th place finish?
John for putting on the league. It's grown a lot over the years. We used to be back on console, and they were small when they started here, so it's grown a lot. To have 43 people in the race is pretty astonishing. All right. Yeah, that'll be about it. John putting on the league.
All right. Well, we'll see you next week at Auto Club and see what you can do. Good luck next week.
All right. See ya.
Congrats on 4th tonight.
Thank you.
All right, let's get up to the winner here. It looks like I can't run down through the whole results here, but John Barry will come home first, with the winner. Excuse me. Freddie De La Rosa 2nd, Bobby Cheney 3rd, and then we got to skip over Matt Hummel. He was a lap down, but Will Klein 4th, and I think Aaron Smith come home 5th. Gosh, I don't know. I'd have to go look at I don't know how they're going to do that. That's going to be kind of wild. Well, anyhow, congratulations to John Barry for winning the opener here at NORC. Thank you all for tuning in. Great to have everybody back in chat here to watch NORC come home and win it here tonight. This is great. Great way to start out the season here on the old Daytona. It was great racing out here. So a lot of cautions. We had a good time. James, thank you so much for helping out in the booth. Great.
Oh, no problem, Rudy. We'll have to haul the 17 truck out to California and get ready for Auto Club next week.
All right. All right. Okay, folks, thanks for tuning in. We appreciate it. Until next time, stay safe and have a good night.